Alright guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. It's me, TheBladeGamer, of course, and in the last episode we entered the Gerudo's Fortress, and got a few things done. In this episode we are going to be covering the training ground of the Gerudos, and we'll be getting a gold skulltula really quickly. Down, please. Thank you. So on the back of this target, on the front will be a gold skulltula. And that is the last gold skulltula here in the Gerudo Fortress, so that's very nice. Alright, so now we want to get on Epona. Luckily you can use her in this area, unlike the Zora's River or Kakariko Village. And now we want to go to this end and talk to the Gerudo Guard for the last minigame of the game, and at that, the single hardest one. Alright, so apparently it has to be day, so I'm going to get down. And turn it to daytime. Oh, so it kind of like stays daylight in this area? Okay. That makes sense. So now I'm going to have to go get Epona. So I'm going to cut ahead for a split second to make that a bit easier on you guys. Alright, so get on Epona and talk to this Gerudo thief. Hey newcomer, you have a fine horse. I don't know where you stole it from, but okay. How about challenging this horseback archery? Once the horse starts galloping, shoot the targets with your arrows. Let's see how many points you can score. You get 20 arrows. If you can score 1,000 points, I'll give you something good. Do you want to try for 20 rupees? Now, this isn't a very expensive minigame, but don't be surprised if you lose all of your rupees by doing it, because that's how hard it is. It can be very easy if you're good at horseback archery, but unfortunately I'm not. You get one item for 1,000 points and another item for 1,500 points. So you have to get 15 perfect shots to get both items. Well, not both items at once, but one of them. Alright, so Epona will be on a set course. So all you need to do is aim. Now each of these pots is worth 100 points, excuse me. So if you can manage to hit all of them, you're in good standing. Now, if you hit the center of these targets, it is worth 100 points. So try to get the majority of your points by doing that. Ah, so close. So I'm going to be cutting ahead to a successful attempt. This could take one try, it could take 20, so we'll see. Alright, so on my second try, I got over 1,000 points. I'm a true master. And we get a piece of heart. Now we've collected 3, which means we only have 1 heart piece left in the game. I can't believe it, guys. We've already come so far. So now I'm going to talk to her again, and I'm going to go for 1,500 points. Now this may take a while, but if you can manage to do it, I think it's worth the reward. I did it! I did it! Oh, and it didn't take up all my rupees. Thank you! I'll be darned. You are the ultimate master. I will give you an item suitable for the master. This quiver is very important to me. I want you to have it. Take good care of it, okay? And we get the biggest quiver. We can carry more arrows for a maximum of 50. A very, very nice reward. Very nice indeed. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I have like 260 rupees or something like that. Which is very, very nice because I didn't use up all of them. Yep, 260. So that means I used 40 to get the heart piece and 200, so it took me 10 tries to get the big quiver. That may seem a bit excessive, but trust me, it is worth it. You have 2 other opportunities to make 200 rupees in the games, other than the ones I've already shown you, so if you do lose all of your rupees, I will show you a way to get those in later in this video. One is by getting all of the gold sculptulas, which of course we do not have quite yet, but the other is something that will be coming up. Alright, so if you head over here and talk to this guard, she'll say, "Hey, newcomer." Okay, that was very helpful. I thought she said something else, like go to the guard at the top of the tower to raise the gate, which is what we're going to do. Hey, rookie. Are you going into the desert? I'll open the gate for you, but you can't cross the desert unless you pass the 2 trials. The first trial is the River of Sand. You can't walk across this river. After you cross it, follow the flags we placed there. The second trial is the Phantom Guide. Those without the eyes that can see the truth will only find themselves returning here. You are going anyway, aren't you? I won't stop you. Go ahead. Alright, so of course we recklessly jump down ladders and enter here. Haunted Wasteland. If you chase the mirage, the desert will swallow you. Only one path is true. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is have the Lens of Truth on. Well, not on, but you're going to want to have it so that you will be able to progress in this sand temple. Or the Haunted Wasteland, excuse me. Alright, so right over here is the River of Sand. You can't jump into it or else you'll sink. Use the hook shot, or long shot, excuse me, and you will get across just fine. Now she said to follow the flags that they placed, so look for a post out in the distance and follow it. Alright, so here's the next one. Here's the next one. Here's this one. So yeah, you guys get the idea. Here's the one right up there. And even more flags right here. Alright, so we're at a stone structure here in the Haunted Wasteland. Now jump down here, and there will be a gold sculptula awaiting you. And this is the only gold sculptula here in the Haunted Wasteland. Now, I don't think there's anything in here, but I'm going to light these torches really quickly just to see what there is. If, like, a treasure chest appears or something. Because I've never done it before, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so a treasure chest did appear. And what will it contain? Purple rupee. That's pretty nice, actually. Alright, so now we want to head up, of course. And let's look for that Phantom Guide that they were talking about. Now, I love the Haunted Wasteland. It's one of my favorite areas of the game, in all honesty. But it's just really, really cool. I'll be your guide on your way, but coming back, I won't play. I'll show you the only way to go, so follow me and don't be slow. Alright, so here's our Phantom Guide. If you equip the Lens of Truth at the top of that stone structure, the guide will appear. And like you said, you have to follow it, or else you will not be able to get through. I'm pretty sure you do need the Lens of Truth on to do this. I don't think that you can skip out on it. but I'm not 100% sure on that. So let me know in the comments if you can do it without the Lens of Truth, if you have the path memorized. Wait up for me, Ghosty! I don't know why I love the Haunted Wasteland. Generally, I don't like desert regions that much, but in this game, I just love it. It's just really awesome. Sandy! My sister screamed. Okay, why are we going in circles? I think that was like the third loop in that circle that we went to. Alright, so go through the flags. Here's another flag. And just like that, we're at the Desert Colossus. Alright, so you want to be kind of quick on your feet here. There will be some of these weird enemies. What are they called? Levers. They've been around since the beginning of Zelda, actually. They are... they've been around since the first Zelda game. I think that's really cool if they're using enemies like that. I'm just kind of taking a path that I feel is fun, because you always want to have fun in a game like this. Just don't do things that aren't fun to you. If I'm not mistaken, we want to enter the Desert Colossus. What am I doing? Avoid the birds. And in here is the Spirit Temple. These jars will fly at you, so you want to be careful. Alright, so let's see if we can push this wall. Can we pull it? Nope. So we need an item to get through. But we're too big to fit through this hole. I guess we'll have to come back as a kid. You can fight those Armorous Knights if you so desire, but I personally don't. Past, present, future. The Master Sword is a ship, which you can sail upstream and downstream through Time's river. The port for that ship is in the Temple of Time. To restore the Desert Colossus and enter the Spirit Temple, you must travel back through Time's flow. Listen to this Requiem of Spirit. This melody will lead a child back to the desert. We've learned the Requiem of Spirit. And just like that, Sheik is gone. So apparently in order to enter the Spirit Temple as Adult Link, we need something that we can get as Young Link. And that is a very cool concept. The Spirit Temple is actually my favorite temple in the game because it's a combination of everything in the game, and I just love that. So right over here is a crack between these two palm trees on the wall, which we are going to want to blow up. Get rid of these lemurs. And then here is the second to last Great Fairy Fountain. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. And we've got Nehru's Love. Cast this to create a powerful protective barrier. It's defensive magic that you can use with the C buttons. Nehru's Love is an effect only for a limited time, so use it carefully. When battle has made you wary, please come back to see me. So Nehru's Love is an interesting spell. It's kind of, I mean, I love Ocarina of Time, but one of my complaints with this game is that you don't really get to use that many magic items. I mean, you rarely use the fire arrow except lighting a few torches. You're only required to use Den's Fire once. Barora's Wind is completely useless in most dungeons, and Nehru's Love is temporary. It's similar to the magic armor in Wind Waker. And it will consume magic and make you temporarily invincible. So it is very interesting. If you have trouble in certain areas, I guess it's useful. But I kind of wish that they used the magic items more in this game. I mean, you use the long shot a lot, you use the arrows a lot, you use the Lens of Truth quite a bit towards the end of the game, but you never really use your magic spells. It's kind of, not upsetting, but it's kind of, it's like, you know, why would you put them in the game to begin with if you couldn't use them? Anyway, so we want to change back into young Link, of course. Alright, so now we're back in the Desert Colossus. First we want to head towards the Spirit Temple, of course. And head up here. Now right over here is the last soil patch in the game, and it will be the last time we need bugs, so good riddance. I'm tired of you taking up my inventory for the whole game. Literally, I've had bugs in this first empty bottle the entire game. I got it ever since I got my first empty bottle, so it is a relief to finally be able to get rid of it. Now, I should mention that if you want to get rid of the bugs, feel free. I just prefer keeping it in my inventory until I know all of the gold sculptulas have been obtained. With that, we have one last magic bean to plant. And we planted it backwards, apparently. Alright, so that's really all there is, so I'm going to just equip my usual items, and now we can enter the Spirit Temple.